The score of the Pelicans versus Spurs game was 113 Pelicans to 103 Spurs, and honestly only lost by 10, but it was pretty much, they didn't come back until the fourth quarter. I feel like most of the game, it really wasn't that close, and the final score makes it look a lot better than it was. Brandon Ingram dropped 27 points, honestly impressive performance from him. CJ McCollum had 32 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. Honestly, the main thing for the Spurs, I feel like that might need another piece. DeJounte Murray is probably their best player, and I think they just need another player on there. And I think they didn't need to get someone in free agency, but what do you think? Honestly, there was something that big happened for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson did a 360 dunk. A lot of people were saying that it wouldn't be that surprising just because he's 21. He did just come off an injury, but even still, he's still a young player. It's not like he's 37 or something like that. But what do you think? The final score of this play-in game last night was Hawks 103-2 to 103 Hornets. Honestly, it was a great game for the Hawks. And their main defensive thing that the Hornets were trying to do was trying to double team TRAE Young. It kind of worked for a little bit, but then the Hawks just kept busting threes, and they were making a bunch of threes the whole last night. That was the main reason why they're up so much. They really couldn't miss at all, and they were really just dominating on the Hornets the whole night. TRAE Young had 24 points and 11 assists. The main thing, in my opinion, is this is the second straight year that the Hornets lost in the play-in tournament. Last year they lost the Pacers, which honestly they should have won. This year was against the Hawks, so it's not as bad. But what do you think? What's your opinion on this? And are the Hornets going to get over the hump? Honestly, a lot of people were saying the center, which does make a lot of sense. Clint Capella really had a great game last night. He was really one of the highest scorers when TRAE Young really struggled early on in the game. So honestly, I can definitely see that. But what do you think? What do you think the Hornets need? I think they might need another pick, a great pick on their roster, but what do you think? Stephen A. Smith's list for All-NBA team. Number 1, he has Nikola Jokic. Number 2, he has Joel Embiid. Number 3, he has Giannis Antetokounmpo. Number 4, Devin Booker. And number 5, Luka Doncic. Honestly, I would have the exact same list. Everyone on here who deserves to be on here. But usually in the All-NBA, I don't know. I think they'll probably have to take one person off just because Jokic and Embiid, I don't think can really be on here with Giannis as well in a regular All-NBA because technically right now, Giannis would be like a small forward. They put him at the small forward or something like that. And honestly, what do you think about this? What's your opinion? And honestly, I think this is probably a very good list. And he got it right. Stephen A. Smith's list for players under postseason pressure. So number 1, James Harden. I definitely do agree. After that trade they got, they're definitely under postseason pressure. There's no question for the 76ers. Number 2, Kyrie Irving. Yes, definitely. After being able to play full-time, definitely. Number 3, Chris Paul. After last season, I definitely do agree with that. Number 4, Jimmy Butler. Yes, he's definitely under some postseason pressure. And number 5, Klay Thompson. Honestly, I don't really think he's under that much pressure. He really hasn't played in almost 2 years. I don't really think he has really that much else to prove. Like, he's still going to be pretty rusty in the playoffs. Like, I don't think he has to prove anything in the postseason. He already has 2 championships, or 3, actually.